As you can see, the car is super dirty. Gary usually cleans up the car. It is something that he enjoys doing and he's really good at it. I am not too fond of washing the car. I find it way too tedious. Whenever he washes a car, he uses regular liquid soap, which easily removes the dirt and the grease. He usually hoses down every inch of the exterior, getting the wheels, the rims, behind the rims, the mud guards, and the steps. If you ever have to drive through muddy water, you will understand how important it is to thoroughly wash the undercarriage of your vehicle, the section above the wheels and those mud guards. Especially if you are unable to go to a car wash to get it power washed, then you have to spend time to ensure that those sections are thoroughly hosed down. After washing off the soap, he generally uses a damp cloth to soak up most of the water before using the dry cloth to give it that final wipe. The dry cloth helps to remove any streaks, smudges, or water spots that might be left on the car. Although you see him using the wet chamois on the car glass, the best thing to use on your wet car glass is newspaper. The newspaper is more effective than the cloth as it soaks up the water quickly and it does not leave any watermarks or streaks on your glass. The cloth though sometimes leaves smudges and lint, and that can be very annoying when you're driving. So if you have never tried using newspaper on your wet car glass to get it looking clean, try it and you will notice that there is a marked difference between using the newspaper and using cloth. These mats are certainly getting a thorough wash to rid them of traces of mud and dirt. I am not too sure how many persons actually wash the rubber mats of the car, but if it is not something that you usually do, I believe you should consider it. Simply shaking off the dirt is not enough, so from time to time you can give the mats a wash. I'm pretty sure your sinuses will thank you for it. These are some of the products that he uses to keep the car looking new. You will see how and where exactly he applies them if he uses all of these today. I am not sure that he will, but we will see. Some of them are self-explanatory, like the headlight restoration polish. I do not know what causes the headlamps to look dull and yellow after a while, but this particular brand, the ABRD, is really good. We have been using it for quite some time and the headlamps have remained shiny. He uses this tire shine and a trim detailer. It is the Ultra Gloss Wet Look Gel type. It gives the tire that instant sheen. I am not particularly fond of the tire shine as it is not long lasting. After applying it to the tires and driving a few meters, the tire goes back to looking dusty. This to me is more for cars at a car show or cars on display at a dealership, not cars that are on the road every day. He uses the Max Clean on the entire interior of the car. It is a multi-purpose foam cleaner, which I have found to be particularly effective in removing dirt from the sun visors and the roof. Any section of your car that you touch regularly will get dirty. And if children eat inside your car, they might get food particles and sticky substances on the seats and the door handles. But you do not have to stress too hard about that, as this foam cleaner is effective in removing all the dirt and the stickiness. It can be used on fabric and leather materials, and you can use it on your seat belt. Can you imagine putting on a white top and after removing your seat belt you see a long dirt mark across your chest? Not a great feeling at all, especially if you have light color interior. Then you could consider trying this foam cleaner if you have not tried it before. Some persons, when their car seats get dirty, they take them to be shampooed, but with this foam cleaner you can do the cleaning at home yourself. Spray some of the foam onto the chamois and wipe the section that is dirty, and you would notice the difference. The Tough Super Protectant is what some of us know as Amaral. I do not know what they put into this particular one to give it that fragrance, but trust me, it smells really amazing. He uses it on the dashboard, on the seats, and anywhere in the car that has leather, he uses it. It gives it that new clean look and adds some amount of sheen. The Hot Rod Protective Detailer is what he applies to the exterior of the car. It gives it a bright shine, and it also helps to protect the car paint from burning out too quickly. So if you have to park your car out into the sun for very long hours, this would be a very good product for you to use on the car. This one almost costs $2,000, but it is not that bad, as the fact that it will help to prolong the paint life of your car makes it a worthwhile investment, I believe, than having to respray your car, which I know will be much more costly. He uses these two Turtle Wax brand products on the car, the rubbing compound and the polishing compound. The rubbing compound is what he uses to get out any form of scratches. I do not know, but scratches always seem to show up on the car. How and where they came from, your guess is as good as mine. But using this rubbing compound will help to make the scratches less visible. The polishing compound is really to add shine to the exterior of the car. So sometimes the car might have a dull look. This polish can help to restore that sheen. So Gary is about to use the Max Clean foam cleaner on the interior of the car. Before he applies it to the chamois, he usually shakes it very well. Here he is applying it to the seat belt to give it that thorough clean. The foam cleaner dries pretty quickly, so you do not have to worry about any lingering wetness on your seat belt after it is applied. The roof and sun visors are light colored. The sun visors especially are frequently touched, so of course they will get very dirty from time to time. So using the foam cleaner will help to restore that clean look. He is applying the tough protectant to the dashboard to give it that sheen. Any section of the car that has leather, he uses this product on it as well. Before Gary applies the tire shine, he generally dries off all the water from the tires. Although it is a wet look gel, the tire has to be properly dried before the gel is applied. He usually puts a small amount onto the sponge and then uses that as the applicator. Yes, the car is now clean and ready for the road. Treat your car good and it will treat you even better. It's going to make the mechanic unhappy, but guess what? No worries, it will make you happier. Remember to always check your coolant level, check your water level for the window wash. Do not ever skip your servicing if you want your vehicle to perform well. Do not wait for your car tires to start unraveling and showing wires before you decide to change them. Take care of your car at home and it will in turn take care of you on the road.
Thank you for watching this video.